Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here today. We're going to be running some arena gameplay footage for you guys. And of course, as well, I did have a couple videos a few weeks ago regarding the current arena meta. And of course, as well, I'd said I'd keep you guys posted if anything changes. And it's shifted a little bit. There's still some Fantastic Four teams in there. There's still some full Symbiote 6 ones. And then, of course, as well, we've seen the variations as well with Symbiote 6 plus Xavier and plus Blue Marvel. So definitely for sure different combinations there. And yeah, hopefully you guys are able to see a few of them today. Now, keep in mind, at least from my side of things, I still haven't brought my Venom up. He's still level 95. He's, I haven't really used him on offense, but of course as well, this team is good everywhere. So bringing him up eventually, maybe down the road, I shall do that. But right now, given our gold and our training resource crunch, and of course as well with the current towers that are coming out every single week, it's better to utilize those resources when we need to use them. And right now, we're keeping them close to our chest here because we just need to be able to pivot when new content arises. And of course as well, pushing every character to level 110 and forcing everybody to to those certain levels is going to most likely hinder your process, and it's going to set you back if if something new comes out and you're not able to partake in it. But anyways, that's just my approach. There's no right or wrong way to do it. That's just the way that I've always played. And of course as well, everyone has their own unique play styles. But anyways, we're getting a little bit off track here, so I apologize for that. Let's quickly jump into the gameplay of the arena side of things. So again, this one is fairly straightforward. It's just your typical Symbiote 5, Symbiote 6, I guess. And yeah, you basically just, Blue Marvel goes first. Sorry, it depends on the coin flip, but Quicksilver, Blue Marvel, whoever. And for the most part, you're not going to probably have too many issues if it's the full team here. Unfortunately, I think if Xavier or Blue Marvel isn't on the defending team, this is probably the team at its weakest point. At least that's from what I've played it. I am starting to see now that everyone's caught on, and now they're not putting on the full 5 anymore because it's too easy, right? Xavier he just absolutely him and Blue Marvel just take control of this battle so quick. And yeah, this is nice for us because we didn't we invested resources in both those characters, so that's why it's nice. But anyways, yeah, that's the fact sheet there. We'll just quickly jump into the next one here. Okay, so this one we actually have to switch over to our Surfer Breaker because I found that if you're up against an enemy Xavier, so again, instead of using the full 5, they put in Xavier. And unfortunately for them, our Surfer Breaker, is able to block out the Xavier's. We can ability block him, so he can't do anything here. So again, we lose the coin flip, which is fine. They can have it. We'll still get to our turn here. Surfer Breaker is nice here because he also can top off some health as well if anybody is. I think below 50% for the first time. I think he still does that. I'm pretty sure he heals off a bit. But anyways, he'll take his turn, and this is great because now we're able to use his ability block on Xavier. And if you aim it right on Xavier, you should get a crit as well. I think from Null, depending on his. I think sometimes he assists. At least I think that's the end. Oh no, I guess he didn't assist there. Okay, weird. Okay, whatever. Okay, so anyways, just ignore that comment, I guess. Maybe from a Symbiote 6 member he'll assist. But yeah, anyways, I'm still trying to get the gist of using Riot here. So I think the Ultimate's the best one here because it technically lengthens all the negatives. But then that's interesting. I think Xavier would clear that because it's an alt, right? He clears all the negatives when it's a like that. But we'll see here. Okay, no, we didn't get the assist. Odd. Okay, well, I don't know. I gotta read their kit. So, anyways, just throw the special here. Xavier should die, and then yeah, you'll get Xavier going here before some of these other guys. Just throw the special, yeah. So again, no Venom on this team here, which is fine. We're able to still utilize our 3-piece plus Xavier and Surfer Breaker. And Surfer Breaker, yeah, like I said, I think for the most part, he has been quite impactful, at least from my side. He's done well in the towers. He's done well in war. He's done well in a Cosmic Crucible. He's fast. He does the ability block. Yeah, he's just honestly, I like Surfer Breaker, but again, I think a lot of people skipped him, or maybe they didn't care for him. So, anyways, that's that's your own right as well. Everyone wants to prioritize on different things, and that's totally understandable. We'll throw the Altair. We'll check the team out here as well. And like I said, this guy ran basically a full 110 unit. We still actually haven't even brought our No up to level 110 yet because, like I said, we're trying to be very careful with our resources, and we don't want to bring everybody up to 110 just because we can. That's a lot of training materials and gold that I don't necessarily need to use, even if, like I said, I think you guys saw from this arena battle that it wasn't, it wasn't game changing by any means. The difference maker here, I think, was Surfer Breaker and Xavier coming in clutch. So anyways, that's it for this one, and we'll see if we can get maybe a different team here that doesn't involve the same. But yeah, there's a lot of similar matchups. So we'll take on the Fantastic Four. Again, this one I feel like is also kind of finicky because you're better off countering Fantastic Four with another Fantastic Four. And yeah, Fantastic Four is still very, very good. So hopefully you guys can see that here. We'll see if we win or lose this one. We'll throw the ult here on Xavier. So again, like I said, trying to get that silence on him. And of course, well, I guess Franklin, it would have been nice to get the silence because then he gets the silence on us. But anyways, yeah, so it is what it is. And then yeah, Invisible Woman, she has silence, so that's not gonna be as impactful as if she didn't have it. And then yeah, you can use Riot's special or ult here just to kind of get some crits, get some damage here going for us. That's interesting actually. I thought he was slower actually than No, but that's weird. He took a turn first. Okay, yeah, I gotta read their kits. So it looks like in this case here, Xavier actually goes before ours, which is kind of crappy because we actually lose our Surfer Breaker, which makes it so that we can't ability block Xavier. So again, like I said, if you're up against a Fantastic Four team, I still find that because of the difference in stars and diamonds, it's probably better off if you just use your own Fantastic Four here. This one we won because we got lucky, but yeah, if that Xavier would have aimed for us and then everyone would have just killed Professor X first, I think we would have definitely for sure lost this one here. So yeah, this one was just blind luck. But hey, whatever, I'll take it. You can special, and then yeah, everybody should pretty much just die here from that point on. So yeah, you just got Franken and Apocalypse. Actually, Apocalypse isn't even an issue. He's pretty easy to deal with here. But yeah, like I said, people thought that Fantastic Four would get phased out right away. They're still such a great team. I don't know. Yeah, they're still really good. And of course as well, using them quite now often in the Blade Tower, this team is just an unshakable force even right now. This guy brought him up to quite high levels as well. I didn't really bring my Fantastic Four to 110, but I can't really see you getting hurt by bringing them up to 110 because yeah, they are so good everywhere. War, Cosmic Crucible, Arena, you name it. But anyways, hopefully you guys can see that here. Okay, and yeah, we'll go after one more here with the Xavier. Yeah, everybody's just running this on defense. So I mean, I don't blame them. This is a good defense. This is what I'm running as well. So definitely for sure don't blame them. I don't have the last member of the Symbiote 6 yet, but I've got Blue Marble on defense as well, and he seems to be doing just okay. So again, yeah, you can see here that Toxin is going to be really important here because he stuns and he targets Xavier, right? Because he's a mythic. So that's going to be important, I think, down the road here for people that are still using Xavier on offense. And look, absolutely just crushes Xavier. And yeah, we do survive. So then again, Surfer Breaker, he'll do his thing here. He'll apply that ability block. That's going to basically cancel out a couple people. And then yeah, we're able to, get the pings off here and get rid of Xavier as well here. Don't take a chance here. Just kill him. Just kill Xavier, because if you use your ult or whatever and he clears the negatives, then he's going to be a pain in the arse to deal with later on here. So yeah, we'll special here, and hopefully you guys can see here. So yeah, like I said before, and I think I addressed this in another video as well. It's yeah, most likely going to be, I I think right now how it's shifting is it's going to be this 4-piece Symbiote 6 with Venom kind of being the odd one out here. And hence why I haven't brought him up, right? Because, even if I bring him up to maybe level 100, I can't see myself bringing him to, like, level 110, tier 20. It just seems like a waste of resources. And I don't know. Yeah, like right now we just don't have, we're not swimming in gold. We're not swimming in resources. Okay, and there you guys have it. So hopefully that made sense. Like I said already, if you go into the squads and you look at the previous arena metas, we've basically got, like I said, our 4-piece right now. We've got Venom as the odd one out. Even before we used our Fantastic Four, Human Torch and Thing, they were already, we used them in a lot of game modes, and I eventually brought them both up to 105 as well. But if you look at the Annihilators here, same thing. Ultimus was kind of the odd man out. Same with Silver Surfer, level 100. So I think at most I'll probably bring Venom up to 100, and then even before that as well, before Doctor Strange got his rework, he was actually, I think, level 90 or something like that. But yeah, you guys can see here, like, that was before the 105 level cap. That was a couple years ago. So of course as well, Robbie and Miss Marvel are level 100. And then even before that, before the 100, then we had the Horseman. And yeah, you guys can see here, Apocalypse was kind of the only one that we pushed past 100. And then the other ones were kind of because, yeah, back then I think it was like 95 was the level cap. So hence why Arc and Rogue are 97. And then even before that, with the Darkhold Arena team, you can kind of tell that we had the oddballs of Scarlet and Wong being kind of odd, and they're level 90. So obviously that must have been the max at that time. So anyways, yeah, so basically TLDR, current arena meta teams, and maybe don't level up your Venom just yet. I did address this in another video before, but yeah, just given with the resource crunches and all the other stuff, I mean, just strictly bringing up this character up from 95 to 105, that's 16 mil, right? That's a lot. And then not to mention the resources involved here, 16 mil. Let's keep that in mind here. Let's look at let's have a look at a character that's level 1 maybe. 16 mil I think is enough to bring someone from level 1 to, like, I don't know. Let's see how much that is. Maybe 100 or something. Okay, pretty close to. Okay, so about 95. So to bring up Venom from 95 to 105, that you can basically take a character up from level 1 to 95, which could very well be the difference right now if you're running Blade Tower, because there's people are short 1 or 2 characters, and yeah, and like I said, that was just one character. If I'm bringing up, same thing, right? I think eventually I'll bring my No up. I haven't brought him up as well because, like I said, bringing him from 105 to 110 is 13 mil. As we just saw there, it takes 16 mil to get a character from level 1 to 95. So 13 would probably get someone to like level 90-ish maybe. And that's just one character, right? So this is why I'm so stingy with leveling up some of my characters. And I feel like that's a strategy that I've been running, and I've been slowly losing my gold here. But I feel like it has kept me kind of at least more in tune with things. And of course as well, I haven't been too pressed for resources when new towers and events come out, right? We've been very careful with our resources, and like I said, that's just what I've been doing. Let me know in the comments below how you guys find your arena metas. Sorry we got off topic there. I just wanted to make sure you guys aren't wasting your resources on every single character here. But yeah, we can address that on a different video. But anyways, that's the current arena meta. This is what I've been playing up against, and we're still kind of, we're in that top 20, top 10. I mean, top 10 and top 20 don't really matter, but we try to stay within top 20. And yeah, like I said, Surfer Breaker has been massive here. I think his passive here on spawn, he gets defense up. First time this character drops below 50%, heal self. And the first time an ally drops below 50%, heal that ally for 25%. So yeah, it's good. He tops off some health so that some certain characters live, right? So this is really nice for, like I said, the holy crap button, right? Helps. And then, of course, as well, that ability block is nice because Xavier's speed is just shy of 127. And then I think he's just 129 or 128 or something. So just a sliver faster than Xavier, which allows him to ability block, right? So anyways, that's it, guys. That's your current arena meta. I'll give you guys maybe another update in a week or so, see if anything's changed. If and when Toxin becomes farmable this week, next week, you know, that sort of stuff. That may change things as well here. I do want to get him unlocked. I do want to get him earlier, obviously, but we'll have to see here with how much of an impact he makes, or if it's better to just keep Xavier and to keep my Blue Marvel, or to keep my Surfer Breaker on reserve, since they are already level 110. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.